Good day to you guys. This is again Rear Reviews, bring you another unboxing diary of a Star Wars figure, deluxe version of CAD Bane TMS 080. I got mine really late because it was kind of hard to get him. He was in demand, his character design is awesome, and even though that his part in the Boba Fett TV series wasn't really something, his design is still very iconic, very good character design, and he's a lot taller than I expected. I thought that he would be just like slightly taller than most human figures, but turns out this guy is really tall. As you can see, my camera could barely fit him. So nothing much to say about the box except it's a standard Star Wars box. And let us open and look what's inside and see what the fuss about this figure is all about. So the inside art is basically the figure of himself and his droid. I'm sorry, Cad Bane fans, I forgot the name of the droid or his significance because I did not watch Clone Wars. So just bear with me on that one. I just really like the character design. Western alien badass. How could you not like that? So, well, peeking at it, the preview alone, man, it is pretty impressive. I joked to a friend that this guy is a blue alien and those are the grail colors because of Yondu. So let's it only comes with actually one tray, and this second where the hands are located, a pre-tray, I guess, if you would mind. I don't know what you call it. So let's just take out everything if we can, okay? Or at least the main parts. And okay, that took a while for me to lay everything off, but I just decided to lay everything off because what I realized with this figure is that it is full of very small parts, which I personally don't like because, as I've said before, I'm a big picture kind of guy, so I don't really like tiny minuscule parts, no matter how accurate they are. I just find them annoying for the most part. So, well, here's my experience, okay? When I took this out, I don't understand what these are. So it turns out that this is for the robot's legs, that you can actually turn it into cycle mode. This little droid here, it can, activate into cycle mode, and this is its really small propulsion mode. So these things are for the robot, and this is also the robot stand, which kind of reminds me of Spider-Ham and Into the Spider-Verse Gwen figure comes with Spider-Ham, and I guess you mount it here. Okay, let's try to do that. Okay, so it mounts easy. So it's not very hard. It's not very hard actually. So that's for the droid. Okay, so let's set aside the droid parts because they are small and I just see myself probably losing them in the future, man. And okay, so what we have now are the Cad Bane parts. So this one is for the propulsion jet. Like you can take a bullet away from here, which I'm kind of scared because these boots, they feel like leather. So if you take them on and off, someday they might peel. They just feel very fragile for me, to be honest. So yeah, it's the propulsion mode when he's gonna fly. So I don't know if I'm gonna use this. I'm just, they're just options, I guess. And as I said, Small parts, not a big fan. But however, the best part about this figure is that it comes with 3 face sculpts in total, 3 expressions, which is as good as having 3 head sculpts, man. Okay, let's switch to the other cam. Yeah, he's such a tall boy, right? He barely fits in here. And he does look weird without his signature hat on. So let's change it to see how the changing experience is. Of course, this is Hot Toys, so totally painless, totally very easy to switch out. Yeah, very sinister cowboy. I hope the lighting would do it justice. Yeah. So yeah, that is how simple the figure is, and taking a look at its accessories, fire effects, like most modern Star Wars figures. And this one is for its backpack. I don't know why they had to put it in separately, so let's just put it on him. So while we are at that, let's just put as much accessories as we can here, and let's see what its effect is. So as you can see, I have a hard time fitting the figure into the entire frame because it's just so damn tall. But there it is, man. I mean, what do you call that? This figure has been getting all the raves and hypes. But for the first time, I'm gonna say that this figure is very similar to my experience with the Boba Fett arena suit. I can say it's not for me. Yes, I feel bad saying that, and I'm not gonna be selling this figure, at least not anytime soon. But if there's one figure that I would say would be cool, but I just don't feel any attachment or connection to, I have to say that it would be this figure, Cad Bane. Because I just don't feel like it is worth the price I paid for. I paid around 20,000 pesos for it. I will post the dollar equivalent down below. And I already found it too expensive before I paid for it. But I still went with it because I love the Western villain bounty hunter archetype. And now I finally got it in hand. And don't get me wrong, this is not a bad figure by any means. It's actually a great figure. It's just that while I was posing it, while I was messing with it, I find that it's just not for me. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't give me that emotion, that man, this is such an awesome figure feeling. Maybe because I'm very disconnected to the character. Look, I mean, I'm posting it right now, but I didn't even include the droid, right? And I keep on calling it the droid because I don't know its name. It has to have a name. It's a significant character, I'm sure, especially for ones who watch Clone Wars. But it's just not my show. And aside from that, the sand base, God. And along with this flight stand, giving it a cape hump that I have to work on. Like I have to put the clamp in the leg. See, and it can't even flow right because of the damn cape hump. Yeah, that stand sucks. Having said that, I hope you have learned something from my review. It is rather very different from my experience with other figures, and that is just what I feel about it. Very few accessories, and among the very few of them, they are minuscule accessories like the blast packs, the droid cycle feature, that's it, the hands, the flame effect. It's very, very few accessories. But then again, even with adding accessories and all, I mean, this figure still isn't really very, very special for me. I might sell it in the future, but yeah, I hope you learned something. Don't fall for the hype. Everybody has been saying good things about this figure, and don't get me wrong, it is a good figure. It is an excellent figure. If you watch the show Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, it is in every way screen accurate. But the question is, do you like the character enough? Does it speak to you? Well, in my case, it is a no. So there you have it. Have a nice day, guys.
Don't try to put me down, don't try to stop me now. But you can try if you want, I'll show you what I got. Relax, so don't with me. When everybody sees you, try to show you